everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, then please go ahead and subscribe. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this Christmas countdown sign. It is so pretty and I just love how it turned out. If you want to see how I made it, then continue watching. So the supplies I'm going to be using is this garland that I pick up from the Target dollar spot for only $3. I'm going to be using this sign that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I made this in Word. I just typed out days until Christmas, then I printed it out on regular copy paper. I'm using Chalkpaint by Dixie Belle in the color Fluff. I'm going to be using a hot glue gun. Also, I've got a few things here that I'm using. A foam brush and some black acrylic paint, a paintbrush, and also I'm going to be using a colored chalk. I'm using Cricut chalkboard vinyl, but another option would be the contact chalkboard liner. For my bow, I'm going to be using the buffalo plaid ribbon. Also, I'm going to be using some black ribbon for my sign, and I'm going to be using a bit of floral wire on my bow. To get started, I'm going to take my sign and I'm going to remove the ribbon that is already attached to it. I'm going to paint my sign front and back, and I'm going to do 2 coats each. Next, I'm going to take my printout and I'm going to rub colored chalk on the back side of the printout. And then I'm going to wipe off the excess powder that the chalk creates. Now I'm going to take my printout sign with the chalk on the back side and lay it down on my sign and lining it up where I want it to go, making sure it's even on the sides, and then I'm going to tape the printout down. After I have my printout taped down, I'm going to take a ballpoint pen and I'm going to trace the letters on my printout, and this is going to transfer the chalk onto my board. Now I'm going to peel off that printout and I'm going to paint in the letters with my black acrylic paint. You can use a black paint pen if you would like, but I actually just did not like the way that it felt on the wood, which is kind of silly, I know, but I prefer a paintbrush with the acrylic paint. This step does take a little bit of time, so just take your time and try to be as neat as you can. Now I'm going to take my white eraser and I'm going to erase off all the excess chalk. I'm using a cup that is about 3.5 inches in width, and I'm going to trace out a circle onto my vinyl chalkboard, and then I'm going to cut it out. And now I'm going to take the backing off of it and stick it onto my sign. Now I'm going to take my garland and I am going to wrap it around a few times, and then I'm going to hot glue it around my vinyl chalkboard circle. Next, I'm going to take my black ribbon and I'm going to put it through the holes that were already in my sign and tie it off. So before I add the final touch of the bow, I'm just trying out how my chalk will write onto this, and it writes pretty good. For the bow, I'm taking my buffalo plaid ribbon and I am making my ribbon into the shape of an awareness ribbon. I'm going to pinch up the middle and bring it all together. Then I'm going to make sure that my bow tails are the same size, and then I'm going to secure the middle with a piece of the floral wire. Next, I'm going to take my bow tails and fold them in half, and then take my scissors and cut diagonal to make the little cute triangles of the bow tail. I'm going to do that to both sides. Next, I'm going to cut off a smaller piece of that ribbon. Then I'm going to hot glue it around the center of my bow just to cover up that metal floral wire. So the last step is to hot glue my bow onto my sign, and I am placing it right above that garland wreath. So this is the finished Countdown to Christmas sign, and I really love how it turned out. If you are enjoying these Christmas DIYs, please leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And always thank you so much for watching. Bye.